doing, everybody? We're making a run at it. You see we're still kind of flooded right here. The road is kind of opened up. The water's gone down a lot since today. I went up and was doing some disking today, and the water was up to around the axle right there. So, but I got through it. You can see it's going way down right now. And oh, look what we got here. We got a turtle. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Stay away from the tire. Ooh, snapping turtle. Anyway, yeah, this has gone down quite a bit. Like I said, it was up to the axle earlier. And so, anyway, we've gotten some, right around here it was. So, not bad. You can see where it's been, you can see where it's gone down quite a bit today, where it was really wet right there. And it's a little bit drier right there. Of course it rained a little bit today, because, you know, when you're flooded like that, I guess we need rain. I could drive down there, but I'm sure there's still some standing water down there in certain spots. Thanks everybody for the well wishes. You can see how it's kind of dirty around there, how high up the water was. How dirty, how it's kind of all brownish, like brown. And where it's all green. But that's the problem, was even though this high ground was never hit, you know, was never flooded. I mean, if this is flooded way up here, then, you know, like I said in one of the comments, you might as well build the ark. That's a lot of water. But the only problem is the road is flooded and you can't get to it. So I was able to I got one more field up here I got to plow. I switched over and some of the fields I already had plowed. I disked up. My dad went out to roller harrow a little bit today, and trying to stay ahead of him. He's milking right now. I finished feeding, so I'm going to go up, finish disking this field so I can take the disc off, put the plow back on, because I'll be able to hit this field over here. And then there's a field up the road that's going to be soybeans that I can plow. I'm going to put the manure somewhere though, so I might not plow that right away. That might be the last field I plow, but yeah, alfalfa's looking pretty good here. Little bit of plowing left to do over there. So it shouldn't take too long to do this. This tractor's got LED lights, so I'm not worried about if it gets dark. My wife got me on her way home from work. She got me. She was very nice and got me a iced coffee, I guess you'd call it. I just have coffee. She gets all the fancy stuff. This has a whole bunch of fancy flavors. She told me what the name was, and I don't know. But yeah, this alfalfa's looking pretty good. It's getting really tall. Won't be long before we're in there mowing. That's looking good. I hooked up the merger today. I hooked it up to the 3010 just because I got a couple flat tires. We're just going to change the tires out on it because I put air in them and I can instantly hear air leaking out. So there's a hole in it. Plus there's a wheel bearing I want to fix on one of those wheels. So we'll pop the, and I think we probably, because they're like a real skinny tire too, so I highly doubt our tire place will have it. So I'm going to pop one off that needs to be replaced. And then I need to do the wheel bearing on, and since it's while I'm doing the wheel bearing, we'll run it up and patch up those tires. I got a little tree down over there, so I'm going to cut that up, and I'm going to bring the Polaris up and use the front winch. And you can just cut it and throw it in the weeds, but you know, why have that winch if you don't want to try, if you're not going to try it out? So I'm going to try out that winch. But anyway, getting up to the higher ground, the higher field, and we'll get that all disked and all ready to roll our harrow. it's working out nice. I'm pretty happy with it. Not bad for getting a little rain today. They said this is a good gravelly ground, so it dries out pretty quick. But be good to get this one done. Like I said, then we'll unhook the discs, swap back over to the chisel plow, trying to make up for lost time. So this field worked up good. I didn't film as much because I had my satellite radio going, and I was listening to a podcast first, and then I switched over to some music, and I was, you know, air guitaring and singing along, so didn't want to turn the copy. I didn't want to get any copyright infringement, so I didn't want to turn the camera on for that, you know. So, just doing my ends now. I don't know if you can pick it up on the window or not. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it is starting to rain again, so just cleaning up my ends right now. And yeah, put this down because I got to make a turn right here. This up, park this for the night. Tomorrow I'll unhook this and put the chisel plow on. That's where we're going to meet back up in this video. See you then. Alright, another day, got the plow back on. We're going to go hit this field. I did not get into this field and disc it like I normally do. So, a lot of trash in this field. I'm going to start at the far end and work my way this way. We planted it this way, so I'm going to plow this way. We'll cross it. See how it goes. Trash in this one. This field for rocky, gravelly ground, this field actually yielded pretty good. So there's a lot of trash in here. You can see them or not out there, but the deer are calling my bluff. They're like, he's not going to drive out here. Well, there's a little one. last night I didn't film much because I was tired, and that ripped up pretty good. We've been go now that the water was down and we were able to get up in here, trying to make up for lost time. So if it's my night to milk, I milk cows and my dad goes behind me and roller harrows a field and gets it ready. If it's his night to milk, I'm out plowing and disking and working ahead of him and everything, trying to make up for lost time. So it's go. And so I didn't record much. So I got my drone with me. Today, it's a beautiful day. It won't take long to finish this field. I'm going to throw it up in the air. I was just getting really tired. Plus it started getting foggy. And that was, I couldn't see as good. So I think it was just more, I was just tired. So that's why I didn't finish up. Had to be up early in the morning to feed cows and all that fun stuff, so. But I'll throw the drone up in the air and we'll get some good footage today. it's getting tall. Oh, not walking too far out in it, but it's past my knees. Gonna get even thicker out here. I'm not going too far out in it. It's tall. Like I said, I gotta get all the haylage equipment ready to go while he's planting. I got a little ahead of him a little bit. Jump back in here. All right, so heading up now, switching over to the disc. We'll be up here again soon. Either disc that field. We'll probably disc that field first, but then we'll be up. This will be on the chopper. We'll be chopping this one and that one over there. So yeah, plenty of videos lie ahead, so stay tuned. Anyway, thumbs up if you like this video. Drop me a question or comment below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thumbs up to you. I totally appreciate it. We're behind, but we're making a push, so we'll get it when we get it. What are we gonna do? Stay tuned. Let's see how late we go. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody.